Hey guys, it's Roxanne from RoxanneLynch.com, and I just wanted to pop into your world and I wanted to share, that old saying that says, the bigger the struggle, the bigger the victory, okay? I just wanted to share a little bit about that because I know with us within business, whether we're working full-time from home or part-time, oh, there's the sunshine. So I'm just gonna snuggle up a little bit closer to the house and get in the shade. All the years in my 4-H years, there was some big things going on. And I remember, we would all have challenges. You know what? You could be in cadets, maybe you were in Girl Scouts, maybe you were in gymnastics, maybe you were in a sport, basketball, baseball. Us as kids, we have challenges all the time. And have you guys seen that meme with the baby when the baby's like kind of half getting up after he fell down, and it's like a baby after falling down 50 times says, oh, hey, maybe this walking thing ain't for me. And isn't that the truth for us? And sometimes I think as when we're growing up that, we get to a certain age and place and we think that we're done growing. Because I think sometimes we forget that we never stop learning. And yet there's a part of us that I know sometimes thinks that by our age, with me almost being 50 at our age, maybe we should have some things figured out by now and maybe things should be easier. But we keep on growing. We keep on growing and learning different things. So therefore, we are constantly being given challenges within life. Does that make some sense today? A little bit. Because there's something that I used to do as a youth myself, and I'm actually experiencing now as a business coach, affiliate marketing, building my own products and marketing them online, and having a primary MLM now for like woohoo, almost 3 months after 2 years. I can be all excited and coming up with my 3-month anniversary, and I'm really excited. So I remember having these struggles, and sometimes, and I know this used to happen to me at work when I was working, and I know that I get this every day now. People ask me questions, and they're asking me questions to see if actually there's a shortcut. If they're asking me if I have to do this to learn this. I remember so many times in 4-H when I was given a new project or given a new horse, and I had a lot of struggles, and I was actually asking my leaders, my mentors, my coaches, where my parents have spent hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars over my youth of me perfecting and learning skills, and I would still ask to see if maybe there was a shortcut, if maybe there was something that I had missed that was going to expedite my learning curve even faster. Can you guys relate? Have you guys thought that somehow maybe you must have missed something in a note in life, or with whatever business, with whatever sport, whatever hobby that you have, that you actually have to do the work to have the results that you want, So, whether you're in carpentry or, whether you're a hunter or whether you're a kayaker, that there's a skills that have to be learned, honed, and developed, and for us to overcome challenges so we can get to the sunny side of life. Does that make some sense to you guys a little bit? Can you guys relate to that? Because I really want you guys to think about that, knowing that for us to grow, we have to change. And nothing is easy. I mean, I think about all of those little snail crabs out there that, when they start to grow, they have to get a new shell. For a lobster to grow, it actually has to discard its own shell. A snake, it has to discard its own skin. Change sometimes is painful and it's not easy. We're going to get some skin knees. We're going to have to put some skin in the game for change to happen, for us to grow, so therefore we can evolve and get better at what we love to do. Would you guys agree? And sometimes that's going to cost us time, and sometimes it's going to cost us money, and sometimes it's going to cost both. Because I was thinking about that so many times we're looking for a shortcut, thinking that we must have just missed something. And all it is a little bit more time, a little bit more effort, a little bit more repetition and reflection. And that's why I want to share this topic tonight, because right now we're at month end, and there should be a lot of reflection going on within us. I know it's not Sunday, and usually reflection days are Sunday, but ultimately still lots of time for you guys to grow yourselves and your skill sets and stand out and shine online. And that's what I want to talk about. So I have 4 tips I want to give you today of how to win. like how to get some resolution within yourself, how to have a little bit of reflection on your business and how July went for you, and so you guys can win. Okay, so the first thing is if we're having struggles and we're usually complainative, because that's usually what happens when people have struggles, we complain. Always remember, if you are seeking help, ask upward. Okay, keep it positive. Talk to a person that can actually do something and help you. So that is the first tip. That's actually a bonus tip that's not even on my notes. So if we're thinking about that, the first tip is keep a full calendar. Okay, have something on your to-do list for tomorrow. So keep yourself moving and rolling forward within your business. Okay, so keep a full calendar, knowing that you've got something to do tomorrow, Tuesday, and you've got something maybe to do on Wednesday. Maybe you have a specific post planned. Maybe you've been waiting to, welcome a new team member. So keeping a full calendar of to-dos for your tomorrow. Number 2 is invest in yourself and ingest something good. Okay, because we all have down days. Maybe it's the end of the month and you didn't hit your goals. Okay, maybe you're like super close to hitting your goals, and you just you have that belief, you have that positivity, and you're gonna work it all the way to 10 p.m. Eastern time. But maybe tomorrow that it just might not happen, but that's okay, because you're that much closer than you were last month. Okay, so tip number 2 is invest in something for yourself and ingest something good. So tomorrow, or even tonight before you go to bed, read a chapter or 2 of a really good book that is going to be uplifting and empowering and enlightening and encouraging. Give you something before you go to bed tonight that you can rejuvenate and refresh yourself, and also forgive yourself. Okay, number 1, if you don't make a goal, forgive yourself, let it go, and then tomorrow morning hit the ground running again. Great. Okay, so that is amazing. So think about that power. Okay, don't let yourself get too beat up. Invest and ingest and refill yourself. Okay, number 3 is taking control of what you can control. Okay, right now I know, especially at month end, there's sometimes a lot of distractions, and some of those distractions can actually make you weary and tired and drained and feeling a little bit burnt out. Okay, so that's why we have to focus on number 2, which invest and ingest upon ourselves to refill ourselves. But number 3 is focus on what you can control. Okay, truly do what you can do and let the rest of that BS stuff go, because don't beat yourself up on that. Focus on what you can do, and that is within your realm of this world going on. Whatever's going on in your world, focus on that and deal with that. Get that done. Cross it off your list. Focus on what we ultimately have control over and let the rest go. It's not meant to be dealt with today. Okay, so don't let that drain you. Little ants, they like me. So I'm sitting in the backyard. It's bound to happen. Okay, sorry, squirrel. Tip number 4, and then we're gonna get out of here. Okay, so tip number 4 is association. Okay, we need to make sure we are associating within the right circles, because there's a lot of negativity out there. I know you're getting bombarded every day, girl. Every day, right, misters? You know it. It's coming in on your radio, it's coming in on your news feed, it's coming in on Facebook, it could be coming in on the news if you happen to watch television. I don't watch a lot of TV. I have a few special shows and that's it. I don't have the TV on ever during my day. So association and that community connection is imperative. Okay, and if you don't have some good community, if you don't have some empowering associations, then we should really chat, because I can definitely plug you in to some amazing resources that can help you with that. Okay, because you need to make sure that you are rubbing shoulders with people that will bring you upward, that are going to make you rise up and tall within your beloved business, and also within yourself, so you can grow the skills and you can get excited. Because I want you to think about this, and think about this really, really hard. I want you to flip this in your head. When you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm having these struggles or I'm having these pains, I want you to think about this. The bigger the pain, the bigger the problem, the bigger the struggle is ultimately is exciting, because this is going to be the bigger the victory, the bigger the joy, the bigger the blessing. Because we aren't given a trial and tribulation that we cannot somehow master through and around, over, under, whatever it takes. That's that everything is good is on the other side of that. And that challenge, that headache, that pain, that struggle is going to make you grow. And ultimately, there's half the things that we want in life we don't even yet qualify for, to be honest. Like, let's just lay it all on the table here at the end of the month. We want these things, but we don't have the skill sets for them. People say, I want a huge team. Well, how would you manage that team? Are you prepared? You know, they say, I want all of these blessings, I want all of these joys, and yet we're not doing the work consistently every day to acquire them, to achieve them. So, you know, ask for it. I'm telling you guys, ask for it to be harder. If you think that this is easy, but you're not getting any results, then you should be saying, make it harder. Make it harder for me so I will learn, and then I can do better, and then I can acquire and have what I want, okay? So ask for things to be larger than what your current situation is so you can grow yourself and you can get excited about that, okay? It all begins with baby steps, and it all begins within you, okay? You guys have a fantastic night. Bye, guys.